Not only is he the only person there singing by himself, this guy brought flags. 3 of them. You're not paying. What's going on, Copper fan? My name's Poet, and guess what? To my left is Vuj is taking a week off.
Yeah.
He takes a week off, so we have the beautiful Timbsy. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Copper fam. You're going to be really happy with me. I played on Saturday. We won 3-2. I scored 2, assisted 1.
Jeez!
Including a last-minute free kick.
Timbsy Hazard, you know, my G fam. Michael Palladino says, Vuj got to stop wearing a shirt of himself. No, he doesn't. He can only do whatever he wants to do, he can do. We're free. Matthew, like the off-white Blazers, Poet. Thank you, my G. Today, changed it up. I'm going for the 270s. You may have seen them in Drake's new video, God's Plan. He's got the ones with the blue in the back.
God's Plan. God's Plan. That made me feel so good about life.
Michael Santos, if y'all don't bring back finesse it in Sweden after Arsenal literally finesse it in Sweden, I'm going to kick off. Kaz, it's down to Timbsy. It's all his fault.
Yeah, yeah, it's my bad. I'd like finesse it in Sweden back. We did finesse it in Sweden, didn't it?
Yeah,
it was a great win. We'll chat about that later.
Yeah, definitely. And last week we asked if Man United are flopping. Joshua said, I'm a United fan, but we are only progressing. If we finish second...
If we give it a good go in the Champions League, I'll be happy. Even if I wanted Jose out, he ain't leaving till 2020. Is that true?
Yeah, it's signing a deal. Well, it's not true because who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
FA Cup, baby! Emirates Cup, oh yeah! Emirates Cup, we're not even in it. It's a joke thing, fam. But Rochdale did draw 2-2 with Tottenham Hotspur. Aaron Worcester says, you need to shout out Rochdale for getting a replay at Wembley. They got to Wembley. And Matthew Sion goes to Spurs for giving small clubs a day out in Wembley. First Newport, now Rochdale.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, Rochdale played well. And Spurs did the Spurs. But it's the Dele Alli thing, isn't it? The dive again.
All right, so I'll be honest with you. I was in the bath. I watched the 3-minute, 18 seconds highlights. So I'm not actually aware of this diving thing.
So deserved, I think, 2-2 draw. Like Lucas Moura, he looked quite good.
Yeah,
I think he's going to be good for them, I reckon.
Score a good goal.
For them to go 2-1 up, it was a penalty, and Dele Alli got the ball kind of on the left side, like in the area, and he for
the penal.
Yeah, for the penalty.
He dived for the penal.
I think it's split.
Like
it looks like a dive, but as in, there is contact, right? And like ultimately, if the defender's stupid enough to like touch him and not actually get the ball, then technically, I guess it would be a penalty. But if you slow it down, like it's diving in the fact that he got tiny bit of contact, and then his left foot, which was planted on the ground, just suddenly goes whoa, flying in the air.
Arsene Wenger did say a week ago about the English players perfecting diving now. It was something brought into the game by the foreigners.
Yeah.
People were talking about David Ginola back in the day and Bobby Perez.
Yeah.
And now we got Mr. Dele Alli. Apart from that, Spurs do get a replay. Go back to Wembley, where I think they'll probably win the game.
Yeah.
Harry Kane getting his 34th goal of the season, is it?
What's our top goal scorer, Poe?
Our top goal scorer's got 9 goals,
We have no one on double figures, and it's February.
Spurs, do we think Spurs can win some silverware this season? Because it looks like they're getting easy ties or easier ties in comparison to their competition.
They were maybe initially with the Champions League not expecting to do that well, and then they could maybe get an FA Cup and hopefully finish top 4. But that Juve result, I think now they're maybe like, look, we can have a crack at this. That's why like Rochdale, I thought Rochdale had a good chance because it's a standard thing of like, they got a good result in the Champions League. As soon as you go back to like FA Cup or Carabao Cup or whatever, your mind's not going to be as on it as it was. But I think they've got a good shot of like winning the FA Cup.
Rochdale, big up yourselves, cuz.
Yeah,
because Spurs' last game was 2-2 against Juventus. And guess what? You done the same damn thing. So basically, in life, you're as good as Juventus. Rochdale fans, leave a comment and let us know if you would like to play with Juventus in a friendly. Yeah. Also, Spurs fans, is this the best opportunity you have of winning silverware this season for the first time, I think, in 11 years? Last thing you won was the League Cup, where Jonathan Woodgate scored the winner. And then man done a little tour around Tottenham because 5 people turned up. It was mad. All right, leave a comment, let us know as we move on to another game with another team that I don't particularly like. Not Hud, love them. But Manchester United winning 2-0, Lukaku grabbing both goals. Decent assist from Sanchez in one of them. The comment says United 2, Hud 0. Was the team offside or nah? Pathake.
This is a long comment. All right, Hud versus United FA Cup. This is the 46th minute I'm writing this comment. Mata scores and makes it 2-0. Looked onside, even the commentator said it. Referee then took to VAR. Took like 3-4 minutes. Celebrations were cooled down, and the goal was given offside. VAR sucks balls. It just slows down the game. And then if you want to use it right for fuck's sake. So pissed off because it feels like VAR is killing the game.
Well, finally got someone on my page, mate. VAR. I watched that goal because the angle we're looking at it is not straight. It's from if it's offside, it's by his fingernail.
Yeah.
If he cut his fingernail, he's onside and he scores. How can the decision still be? We're not sure about it, but we've implemented video technology, which still hasn't given us a conclusive answer.
Yeah, and the lines they use are wonky. Like you see the line of the box, right? The penalty box, which Mata is quite close to, and then you see the line they draw by Mata, and it's wonky. It's not even. If that's the way they're judging it, no surprise they're getting things wrong.
Big man, we need to see it face on a mad thing like this, looking straight. I can't be taking a look at a Pro Evo angle.
You know, in the 100 meters, they should have those things. The camera that slides with them, so it's perfectly in line with them the whole time.
Or we just get rid of VAR. I'm not a big fan of VAR, but well done to Manchester United. 2 great finishes from Lukaku. Yeah. Beautiful ball from Alexis Sanchez. Can they get some silverware? I think it's between them and Spurs.
I do as well.
Nah, it's not. It's Man City.
No, it's City, innit? But then City can win
all 4.
I know.
They're going to win on Sunday against Arsenal, obviously. And then I just don't know who will stop them. I genuinely don't know who will stop them. But in a one-off cup game...
I think United, because they know league's nowhere near now, so they might not even get second. If they don't finish top and no silverware, that is like you say, it's trash.
It's trash.
It's trash.
Absolute
I love that.
Trash. It's trash. You can't spend 900 million on 3 man and not get enough. This is trash.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a caps lock L. Because last season, all I heard was, but we got silverware. It's been a great season. The Spurs have had a better season than Man United last year. They finished second. You might finish 6th. You lot are going to finish 2nd or 3rd with no silverware. Leave a comment and let us know how you feel, Manchester United fans.
Yes. How do you feel?
All right. Let's talk about a guy that I love. As a person, not as a player. Yes, he finally scored for Chelsea. It was Chelsea 4, Hull City 0. Matt Holmes says, don't know how Chelsea can win against Barca playing Giroud up top with Ter Stegen in goal. Obviously, Timbsy will know about that. Yeah. And the Addicted Gamer said, I'm a Chelsea fan and I don't think we will get past Barca. It just means we can focus on top 4 and the FA Cup.
Chelsea, I don't think will get past Barca. They need to play like 2 very, very, very good games to get past Barca because they're so good at the moment. But Chelsea's record in the Champions League is always good. Like they always turn up. They're the ones. It's the same as like Liverpool when they're in the Champions League, when it gets to crunch time, like they turn up. Arsenal don't turn up. United, meh. If you said at the beginning of the season, right, is Giroud good enough to lead the line for Chelsea against Barca? I'd say like no. But I reckon he's their best choice at the moment. He's probably their best choice because they played really well with him in the side. He got 2 assists, got a goal. They seem to be playing better football. And like Morata, he's off form. I don't think they've got a choice. They have to play him up top.
I have to agree with you. To be fair, I think Chelsea are going to win. Last time Chelsea played Barcelona in the Champions League, their man were doing terrible in the league and still got a win at the Bernabeu.
That was 2-2. Scenes as well.
Torres scored.
That was scenes.
Gary Neville had a bit of a wank. It was amazing footage for me personally to watch Torres round this keeper and drop on his knees. And I keep saying it, every game, every week in the Premier League is competitive. If you watched French football this weekend, literally, I can't lie.
That
like,
was
PSG
a joke, wasn't it?
It was a waste of time. Yeah. But if you compare that now to the Champions League tie, where I think they outplayed Real Madrid but still lost, that's the problem that I think certain teams in a league where it's too easy are going to have. Barcelona undefeated in the Spanish league this season. I'm not saying there's not tough games. Real Madrid's not an easy game. Atletico Madrid's not an easy game. Valencia have stepped up. But in comparison to the Premier League, West Brom are 20th and they're knocking Liverpool out the FA Cup. I don't see that stuff happen on a frequent basis in Spain. Maybe with Real Madrid a couple of times this season, but on a whole, it doesn't really happen. So I think Chelsea will be, they're going to surprise Barcelona, I'll tell you that.
Chelsea fans, do you think you should start Giroud up front against Barcelona? Not ideal, you want to start Diego Costa up front. Like, Giroud, I think he's probably the best chance they got.
Leave a comment, Chelsea fans. You just go to my Instagram stories. Every time he misses, I'll be there to let you know. Moving on, oh my God, it's Wigan versus Manchester City in the FA Cup tonight. Once upon a time, I think it was 2013, FA Cup. Man like Ben Watson was really out here.
Last minute, that was scenes as well.
What? Man looked like Ed Sheeran, fam. You couldn't believe it, fam. The Ginger Ninja went crazy. I said, you know what? Benny, you done your thing.
I mean, as scenes as that was, I don't think there's going to be any scenes tonight. I reckon it's just going to be Man City.
Of course.
Bloop. See you, Wigan.
Arsenal and the Europa League. Joey says, if Arsenal can avoid playing Napoli until the final, there is hope. Atleti also make a good, strong case to win Europa. I think Europa will be won by one of these three teams. I don't think Arsenal have a chance, to be fair.
No?
Even though Napoli don't seem to be taking it seriously.
We played all right, though. But,
We
I mean,
did.
that's what it's against Ostersund. It's
Did you
not
see who
like
was up front?
the best.
Danny
Who was that?
Welbeck's game,
Welbeck.
for me,
I'm
that
not-
reminded me of when Southampton signed George Ware's cousin in '97 and they played him up front, and it was absolutely atrocious. First of all, it wasn't even George Ware's cousin, and secondly, the guy was from Enfield. There's rules. He used to play Hackney Marshes and now he's playing Premier League.
Lacazette and Aubameyang, if we don't have those up top, we've got nothing.
And Lacazette's out for 6 weeks.
I love Welbeck. I love him.
Oh, I love him.
But as in, you can't, especially if he gets in any good positions or whatever, you're sort of just like, nah, nothing will really happen.
Also, fans, let us know what you think about that situation. Do you genuinely believe we can win the Europa League with Danny Welbeck leading the line?
I do. Well, no, not that second bit. Not with Danny Welbeck. I believe we can win the Europa League, but not with... Well, no, because Lacazette can still play, right?
In 6 weeks' time. Will we even be here in 6 weeks' time? Who knows? Leave a comment. Will we be dead or will we be alive? As we speak about Napoli losing 3-1 at home. Comment here from Riaz who says, spoke too soon about Napoli. Just shows the Italian league is shit. You could be right, Giza. But I still enjoy watching.
It's a great comment. That was a surprise, though, because everyone thinks, like, Napoli, they're so good. They're still top of Serie A.
So good, bro.
I don't think the league is shit.
Nah.
Because I didn't see the game. I haven't seen it, but I'm guessing they just got taken by surprise. I'll be Leipzig. They're a decent side. Maybe they are focusing on the league.
Leave a comment. Napoli fans, you'll know more than us. Leave a comment and let us know. Are Napoli focusing on the league? Real Betis 3. Real Madrid 5. Can I say that first half, Joaquin looked like the Joaquin of 2004.
Serious?
When he played for Valencia. He
watch
was
it?
going mad.
How old is
This
he?
is mad. Joaquin must be about 45 now.
45?
He's a championship manager legend.
He had like Ronaldo stats.
Bro,
But
Valencia.
in 02, Benzema finally scores. Well done.
Come off the bench. Come off the bench. Finally got his goal. First goal in 17 months.
Yeah.
Last time he scored was in France. No, do you know what? I'm lying about these stats, by the way. It was a decent finish, though. A little square ball. He tucked it. He didn't look like a man that was waiting for a goal. He sort of scored and he was just like, yeah.
I think he's given up this year. He's just done. He's like, nah.
How true this is, I don't know. I heard his buyout clause is more than Neymar's. That lets me know that the people that own Real Madrid have lost the plot. Let's talk about Barcelona. Still undefeated. Eibar, the latest team to be defeated by them. Luis Suarez and Alba getting the goals. Luis Suarez in the 16th minute. 2 minutes from time, Alba wrapping it up. Didn't see the game, but what I can tell you, the closest team to Barcelona happened to be Atletico Madrid, who also won 2-0 on the weekend. Man like Diego Costa, still putting them away. Diego Costa's job is to antagonize defenders and score goals. There's nothing more he loves.
Back? Nah.
Special shout out to Francis Coquelin. They won 2-1 on the weekend. Coquelin getting his first goal for Valencia. He never scored for Arsenal.
No.
And let us know, can Valencia make the top 4 and get Champions League, or shall they be picked by one of the sides a little bit lower? As we go to Italy, Torino losing 1-0. Alexandro goal. I didn't watch Italian football this weekend. I can't lie.
Nah, me neither.
I was on this Spanish thing and I watched French. Napoli also winning 1-0 against Spalletti. I did watch one thing though. I had to watch the return of Pandev against Inter Milan.
Pandev, the left footer, right?
And he scored. He's like the Glenn Murray of Italian football.
Glenn
Just been there. Glenn Murray will always play.
Yeah.
He'll always score goals.
Yeah.
Glenn Murray, you can retire whenever he wants. He'll always score.
I watched football on 5 this weekend. Darren Bent's still playing.
Where?
He's playing for like Swindon or something. He still misses like open goals. It's amazing.
Ligue 1. Monaco 4 against Dijon. And the PSG game, I'm telling you, it was just a waste.
Everyone's like, Neymar, unbelievable piece of skill. It's like, which it is. The people who were chasing him, they just gave up. And he's just like, I'll turn around and dribble.
Neymar is way too good for the French league. The golfing class between him and anybody else
PSG in general, they're too good. Like Cavani's too good.
Have you seen, let me just read out the goal scorers. Draxler, Neymar, Di Maria and Cavani.
Yeah, that's not fair, man.
And it shouldn't have been 5-2. It should have been about 13-2. Point of camera time. And we say, what a guy.
What a guy. Dana, hashtag what a guy to Marco Reus for scoring an absolute banger of a first goal coming back from injury against his former club, Gladbach.
Great goal.
Rolls-Royce, that's funny. Alvian Fami, what a guy to Marcus Simic, who scored a bicycle kick in a cup final in Indonesia, ended up as best player and top goal scorer. What a guy. Thomas Pisarek, Timbsy for smashing free kicks and on the next day smashing the Spanish game. Thank you. Jas Blumen, what a guy to Ryan Mason for living his dream to play for his boyhood club, Spurs, even though his career was taken away from him too soon.
What a hero he is.
Yeah. Tom Atkinson, what a guy. Poet for donning those off-white crepes. Nice, that's 2 compliments you've got.
Come on, cuz, we're trying.
Jack Bagsley, to Aaron Moy for leading Huddersfield to a 4-1 win, splitting his knee open and getting it stitched up on the sideline.
I'm going to give it to Huddersfield. Huddersfield is just a team. Don't get relegated. I enjoy saying Huddersfield every week.
Yeah.
What a guy to Aaron Moy. Don't know my G.
Huddersfield. This week on social, the first one. I love this tweet. RFP Peter Crouch, cruel way to go. And it is the longest thing.
Longest black bag I've ever seen in my life.
Because I'm guessing it's a goal. Daniel Sturridge was at the club 6 years and never had a song dedicated to him. Mo Salah's been there 8 months and there's 3 albums and the greatest hits dedicated to him. That's true as well. You can't not like someone for just getting injured. I think when he played, he's a good player. Almost won them the league.
But now he plays for the club that is bottom of the Premier League.
With the worst ground in the Premier League.
Terrible. And he's got a stud in his nose.
Does he?
Looking like Tupac. Andrea Smith here. Bless you, man.
Thank you.
For all you football fans, you have to applaud this fan who follows Whittam FC. Today he sung for the whole 90 minutes. His support was amazing and it was great to witness his loyalty. This man travelled up to Grays away by himself.
Your support is bloody dire. Big one, travel.
Not only is he the only person there singing by himself, this guy brought flags, 3 of them. I'm not paying. He deserves so much respect. He's dedicated. All them guys on Arsenal Fan TV that think they're genuine fans.
When Netflix freezes to ask if you're still watching and you see yourself reflected in the screen, it's true, isn't it?
Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching. It was myself and Timbsy today. Really enjoyed it.
Thank you,
Absolute gem.
Thank you.
Me and Timbsy are now going to go get some food, sit down, and we're going to be speaking to a footballer called Jack Wilshere today.
Yes, Will Shear.
Oh, mate.
Sheer willpower, as the banner says.
Everyone, make sure you're watching the game tonight against Wigan and Man City. Leave comments about that. Make sure the Champions League, you cover that. This week, football is back. The Premier League is back this weekend. We got Man City in the cup and then we got Man City in the midweek. Oh, my Lord. We got Man City twice in a row.
Oh, no.
It's an L. It's an L. Okay. Everyone, remember, Vibra released another video. The link will be in the description.
A few of my Adidas European Nights things are up, so you can go check that out.
Please, the links will also be in the bio. Take care, everyone. Remember that if you use washing powder, your clothes will be clean. Take care.